The Remington Report. Sponsored by Heritage Place, the place where champions are sold. Also sponsored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, promoting quarter horse, app, and paint racing in Oklahoma. And I'm your host, Greg Thompson of StallionResearch.com.
You bet I'll be watching.
We'd like to first take care of the meet ending honors. Congratulations go out to G.R. Carter for his runaway win for the leading jockey title of the 2012 Quarter Horse Meet at Remington Park. The leading trainer title for the 2012 Quarter Horse Meet again goes to Eddie D. Willis, who finished 5 wins in front of Clinton Crawford. Congratulations to Eddie Willis and his team. And the leading owner for the 2012 meet at Remington Park goes to Carl Peavyhouse. Carl's 13 wins this meet as an owner gives him the nod and the title. It's here. We're counting down the top moments in the 2012 Quarter Horse Meet at Remington in the Remington Report Meet and Review. Okay, here comes the show, the top 10 moments of the Quarter Horse Meet of 2012 at Remington Park. It's been a privilege for me to be able to bring you the Remington Report all meet long, as well as for me to go up to Oklahoma City and see a ton of great racing this meet. I didn't send out any ballots, I didn't take any polls, but here we go. These are my moments, the top 10 moments of the Remington Park Quarter Horse Meet, according to Greg Thompson of StallionResearch.com.
Number 10.
Dash for Corona's electrifying performance in the Grade 2 Oklahoma Futurity. Seemingly overlooked as the 7th fastest qualifier with jockey Alberto Canonosa in the irons, the Corona's Leaving You colt exploded about half track to post a 2-length victory in the Grade 2 event for owner Javier Ramirez and trainer Javier Contreras. The comment line on the past performance in the chart says it all. With authority.
Number 9.
Lot of Pyc romped in a dominating performance in the $720,000 Remington Park, Oklahoma bred Futurity. Even though he was only the 2nd fastest qualifier, he was instilled as the odds-on favorite in which he didn't disappoint under the guidance of jockey G.R. Carter for trainer Rodney Reed and owner Steve Holt. Jockey G.R. Carter said after the race, "He is just a phenomenal animal, and he's got it all, big, beautiful, and talented."
Number 8.
The 3-year-old toss-up goes up against older horses and once again prevails in the restricted Grade 1 Sooner State Stakes. Under Eddie Willis's first call rider, Jimmy Brooks, the sweet first down 3-year-old gelding was fresh off a win in the Remington Park, Oklahoma bred Derby. It was the 2nd time this meet to face older horses for the 3-year-old, and he pulls out another gutsy performance. His 3rd stakes win of the meet here in Remington Park for 2012.
Number 7.
Jockey G.R. Carter surpasses Danny Cardoza for number 2 on the all-time list for career wins. The 44-year-old Oklahoma native is already at the top of the list for the all-time leading jockey by money earned, and is fastly approaching the number 1 spot on the all-time list for career wins, currently occupied by the now-retired rider Alvin Bubba Brosette.
Number 6.
Reigning AQHA distance champion Hassamoki's gutsy performance in the Grade 3 Remington Park Distance Handicap was one of the more thrilling efforts this entire meet. Hassamoki already had won the Pauls Valley Handicap in the Grade 3 Remington Park Distance Challenge and was set to sweep all of the 3 top 870 stakes races for the meet. With SCJ Arabella Maria surging along the rail, Rodney Reed trained Hassamoki dug down under stout urging of jockey G.R. Carter and refused to let the other horse get by him in deep stretch to win the Grade 3 event, to close out the 2012 meet at Remington Park. Okay, we're halfway done on the countdown here on the Meet in Review. Don't go away, we'll be right back after these words from the OQHRA.
The Remington Report is proudly sponsored by the OQHRA.
Number 5.
Coming in at number 5 on the list is the 3-year-old wonder horse of the meet, a toss-up, who took on older horses in the Grade 2 Eastex Handicap on March 4th of this year. A toss-up was born on March 20th, so technically he hadn't marked his 3rd year of life when he ran away from the field in the prestigious Grade 2 Handicap for trainer Eddie D. Willis, owners James Sills and Abel Flores, under the guidance of jockey David Pignon.
Number 4.
The Grade 1 Leo Stakes unfolded like a heavyweight championship title fight between reigning world champion Cold Cash 123 and Grade 1 winning millionaire Lano Teller. Sleepy Gilbreth had Cold Cash 123 coming off of a win in the championship at Sunland, while Lano Teller was coming off a disappointing 6th place finish with trainer Heath Reed in the Champion of Champions. The two horses have met on 3 prior occasions before this race, with Cold Cash 123 winning 2 out of the 3. At half track, Lano Teller was ahead of the pack, but a stout charge by Cold Cash 123 with jockey Roy Baldiaz aboard was more than the field could withstand, as the reigning world champion provided a display of unbelievable speed in the closing 100 yards to win the race. The margin of victory was only a neck, and the 4-year-old Oak Tree Special gelding earned a spot in the 2012 Champion of Champions starting gate for his owners T-Bill Stables and trainer Sleepy Gilbreth.
Number 3.
The ageless wonder Roy Brooks rattles off another win in consecutive years in the Grade 2 Heritage Place Derby, aboard priceless feature for trainer Eddie D. Willis. The Oklahoma-based jockey continues to defy Father Time by landing wins in large events at the age of 70. I was there, and I can tell you that it electrified so many people in the crowd when Roy's number was posted as the winner. He has only been able to ride sporadically this meet, picking up the multiple qualifying mounts from his son Jimmy Brooks on Eddie Willis trainees. Eddie Willis was interviewed after the win and simply said, "Roy Brooks is a money rider and shows up when the big money's on the line."
Report is sponsored by Heritage Place. Heritage Place in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Upcoming yearling sale in September 20th through the 23rd. Heritage Place, the place where champions are sold.
Number 2.
The number 2 spot on the countdown goes to the upset performance of BP Cartel's Alibi in the Grade 1 $1.1 million Heritage Place Futurity. A field that already included Grade 1 West Texas Futurity winner El Duero and the Grade 2 Oklahoma Futurity winner Dash for Coronas, but it was the lightly raced Raimundo Villarreal Corona Cartel colt by the name of BP Cartel's Alibi that would have his share of the spotlight once the field hit the wire. As it was jockey Ricky Ramirez who threaded horses on the Trey Wood trainee to outlast a charging El Duero to the line. It was the second career win in 3 lifetime starts for the 2-year-old who was bred in Oklahoma by Bill Price. It was the first win in the prestigious race for the Wood training family, as well as the 3rd $1 million race won by jockey Ricky Ramirez in his career. The huge payday for the winning connections? A $440,000 payoff.
Number 1.
As mentioned on the recap edition of the Remington Report, the Remington Park Invitational Championship is like 10 heavyweight champion fights all rolled into one. Reigning world champion Cold Cash 123 was making his second start of 2012, which have both came at the Remington Park Quarter Horse Meet. He looked the part, as he seemed to be focused and all business with regular rider Roy Baldiaz aboard for the $250,000 contest. Louisiana Invader and All-American Futurity runner-up JLS Mr. Big Time would try his chances against the world champion. Arch rival Lano Teller was set to go postward, as well as last year's winner of this Grade 1 event, New Mexico shipper Riley's Boy. As the field was sent on their way, Cold Cash 123 found himself in front by half track. With his high cruising speed and his prowess for the 440-yard distance, the Oak Tree Special gelding motored home to an easy 2-length victory with not much urging from jockey Roy Baldiez in the final 75 yards. The win was the 11th in his 16th career start. The Louisiana Invader, JLS Mr. Big Time, rallied past Lano Teller to finish second, with Lano Teller close behind to grab third. I picked this race as the top moment of the 2012 Quarter Horse Race Meet at Remington Park. Last year's Remington Park Invitational Championship field was a blockbuster collection of runners, and I can only use one word to describe the concentration of the top over horses in possibly the world that made it to Remington Park, and that word is epic. The reigning world champion came in, took on the best around, and dominated, showing them all that he is still the king. It will be a race I can refer back to and say one day that, yes, I saw Cold Cash 123 win the 2012 Remington Park Invitational Championship. And yes, he was simply awesome. We've counted them down, and now it's time to say goodbye till next year. Thanks for watching the Remington Report Meet and Review.